It is one of the great throwback traditions of shopping for food, the farmer's market. This is the place where they still have the prices memorized, the signage is written by hand, and the food comes from a place someone here knows personally. If you're looking for high tech, you won't find it here.
We don't like it. Change comes hard for us.
But he is quick to acknowledge that, ready or not, that change is coming.
We know the future. We know that no doubt we're gonna have to do delivery, curbside pickup, something that is ordered online. People don't even want to pick up a phone anymore.
A glimpse at what he might soon be partnering with or even competing with was on display at an ag tech conference at the Donald Danforth Plant Science Center that same day. Marcia Woods has founded a company called FreshSpoke. The firm, currently operating in Canada and the Great Lakes region of the U.S., allows a wholesaler like Mitchell or a restaurateur to use an app to browse the wares of area farmers, place their order directly, and get it delivered directly.
So we tap into the excess capacity that already exists in the commercial delivery system. So think Uber, but for commercial delivery for food.
A trucker who has extra space and time, much like an Uber driver, heads to the farm, picks up the order, and makes the delivery. FreshSpoke claims it will cut costs, promote fresher food, and help farmers.
Imported foods into northern United States and Canada, it can go through up to 30 hands before it reaches us. Imagine, so each of those 30 hands needs to get paid, and rightfully so. The other issue is that by the time that the trickle down of profit reaches that farmer is only getting about 1.8 cents on the dollar.
She also sees the possibility of her technology being used by companies delivering produce directly to consumers, cutting out stores and markets altogether.
Where we see the benefit of our technology and what we've developed is the application of that technology to other companies that want to get into that market and distribute the food that we have.
Mitchell says he understands her pitch of fresh, but fears the high-tech approach will put customers back in the position of never quite knowing what they're getting.
I think that dealing straight with the farmer and then bringing their truck here or us going to their farm and picking it up is the best way to go. A phone call or a text. But, you know, if you told me 15 years ago that I'd be ordering my produce by text, I'd be saying, what's a text?
Of course, the big supermarket chains are already onto all of this and doing what they can to stay ahead of shoppers and their smartphones. Schnucks stores are among those now offering home delivery and store pickup online. They're also using apps to deliver rewards designed to bring customers in. And they are doing all this on a much larger scale with about 100 stores.
It is complex, but again, we do it for the benefit of our customer. So we have a lot of items in our stores, and whether that is getting those items from our store to their house through our Schnucks Delivers, or just changing the overall experience of how people shop in store, it's worth it for us and our customers.
They see the challenge of the future as anticipating which emerging technology will be the next one the customer demands.
It's definitely a balance for us of what is the latest and greatest thing that we need to jump on, but we do have a pretty strong innovation pipeline of knowing what our customers are looking for and trying to anticipate their needs not only next week and next month, but in the years to come.
It all comes back to that word change, something the technology world is trying to force, and a word folks back at the farmers market still aren't sure they want to hear.
We're talking about changing people's behavior that they've been doing for 20 years. They sit down and they write a list, and they basically call somebody on the phone or drop them an email. So that's the piece that's tricky.
We like to stay old school as possible, but we know in the future that that's what's going to happen. We're almost our hand is being forced to do it. We don't want to do it. I don't personally like Facebook.
For HEC, I'm George Sells.